Okay, so I got these all primed. He's having me do like a zigzag American flag. So I'm gonna make a line along there, and then this is gonna be the stars and the blue, and then the rest of this is gonna be red and white, and these are just gonna be red and white. So this is where they're starting. I'm gonna paint them white, and then stencil the stars, and then add the blue and the red. Okay, so I have the white base coat on all the parts, and then the neighbor, it's gonna be super hard to see on camera, but the neighbor, yeah, there they are kinda. The neighbor stenciled me out some stars, and then those are the zigzags for the stripes. So I'm gonna start putting those on, and then first thing I'm gonna do is lay the blue, and then take the blue off, and then do the red, and then peel everything off, and boom. So I'll do a time lapse of putting that on, because it's gonna take a minute. Okay, so it's hard to see there too, but I got the vinyl on. The vinyl is garbage. And so in all these bumps here, it didn't want to stretch and it didn't want to stick down, so I had to cut all those kind of like pressure points out, and then I'm gonna have to go back through and cut tape to fit in these little grooves. So that's gonna take another hour probably, realistically, and I'm not gonna film that because that's way more boring than what you just watched. Like just on the, these were nice because it's all flat, but then on the curves and the corners and just dumb. So I'm gonna spend way more time than I should doing that, and then I'm gonna tape from here down off, spray that blue, and then tape the blue off and spray all that red, those red, and then take everything off and then clear it. So it should look cool soon. Another painstaking hour of taping. Okay, so I taped off all the little spots that I had to cut to relieve stress. I did not do the blue yet because this vinyl would, like, if I pressed it down, it'd stick. So I'd like press down this area and then spray it. I'd press down this area and then spray it. So I'm gonna peel it all off. There's gonna be parts that bled. This vinyl really just sucks. But so I'm gonna take it all off, see how it looks, and then I'm just gonna get a fine tip paintbrush and just make the lines clean. These should have turned out pretty good. That, I'm sure there's tons of crap on them. And ignore the disgusting texture from the vinyl. It's little air bubbles stuck and little tiny marks that are magnified by a ton. But yeah, so I'm gonna peel everything off, see how it looks, go from there. Okay, so those are good. This one right in there was impossible to make look nice, so I just taped it off and painted it like that, and that looks a lot better. Still not perfect. Like, I mean, just all the little corners are really hard to make nice, but from a distance, it does not look bad. I mean, I like how it turns out. So I'm gonna clear it with the rest of all this stuff, and that should really make the colors pop. So we'll see how it looks when it's done. But I mean, from here, that looks pretty crazy. And nobody's gonna, unless they were someone that paints, you know, no one's gonna get that close. But I tried to get as much of that stuff as I could. I just didn't want to run into the red. And just with the limited time that I told him I had to do this, I think he'll be okay with it. But we'll see what they look like after I clear them. Okay, so they're cleared. Those look pretty good. apparently you can see plain as day that the red soaked through the primer once I put clear on it. So he's gonna, and there are dust marks. Yeah, right there, some nastiness. So he's gonna bring it back. I do not have any time, and I'm leaving town here soon. So he's gonna bring it back, and then I'm gonna wet sand the whole thing, tape that off again, do another like 3 coats of white, and then get rid of all the dust marks and clear it again. And then it'll look how we want it. Those came out good. Everything else, all the pipes that I did, this Evo cover came out pretty good. I got to wet sand it as well, as you can see at the right angles. There's some imperfections that should not be there, but from a distance, if you ignore that part, it came out pretty good. But yeah, so luckily he's patient and nice. So yeah, there's some more dust marks over there too. Drives me crazy. So the clear, I have to leave pretty much in 2 days. So the clear is going to be too soft to wet sand tomorrow. So that'll be the plan for now. But other than that, I mean, it was, well, you could still see some of the stuff, but when it's all glossy and bright, I mean, it really, I mean, from here, that looks pretty good. It's loud. There's a lot going on, but it's sweet. All that together is going to look pretty nice. So, and then those came out like glass. So, that's all for tonight.